Hey guys, welcome to episode 5, Narratives That Rule the World. I am Mr. Butterfield, playing on my alt here, Big and Buff. So let's kind of go into it. Last episode I covered a lot of ground, some ideas, some thoughts. We're going to kind of continue those thoughts. And basically we are going to distill down, get to the very essence of the things I am trying to discuss on this channel, about the current state of the not just the average WoW player, but most certainly probably the most average of people. And we're going to start with the problem that I see, the problem I'm trying to solve. Why? Sorry, I did not realize somehow my key bindings have changed. Straight left, straight right. Cool. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. So it's odd. Ooh, once I need to kill these little cats. So the main issues that I think I see, well, the two big ones is there's a lack of real maturity in people these days, and I'm not talking just younger people. This from like 18 to 88, right? There's a lack of real maturity. I was in the so every morning I go to the same restaurant, guys, and I get like well, I don't drink coffee, I get iced tea, but it's basically my time to do my paperwork and stuff. So you see a lot of the same people, okay? And every morning I see the same group of old people, like you said, they're probably in their 70s, and they just bitch. They bitch and they complain and they criticize things. But the thing I don't, here's the problem, like, what does that solve? It solves nothing, guys. It solves nothing. It's just, it makes you emotionally feel better, but it doesn't actually accomplish anything. And the things they are complaining about are, they basically blame other people for their own circumstances, right? Like, oh, it's not fair. Anytime I hear something it's not fair, I just kind of tune out, guys. Lots of shit's not fair. If everything was fair, there'd be no need for laws and morals and ethics, okay? But it isn't fair. Basically, what they complain about is they don't like how rich people are able to make money and they never were. Like that's really when you listen to what they're saying. That's like, oh man, how can these people make all this money? It's not right. How come I couldn't make money like that? That's basically what they're complaining about. And I think that's a very childish view because well, let me use this like this, and I think obviously he's no longer alive, but Andrew Carnegie created libraries for the sole purpose to help people to get the information, become like him, rich and filthy rich, right? He made it so that the average person, the poor person, could have the resources to become rich. That's what the idea of the library was. It was like a free, like the best free education he could provide to the most amount of people. Okay. Great idea. It was a fantastic idea. And it's a resource that it's not used. Like most people don't use that resource, right? I mean I am constantly, and I think this is Alex Mosey nailed this. You should definitely be trying to up your education constantly. You should die with a book in your one hand and a weight in the other, guys. You should die, like I said. Okay. Now that's true. Some people do a little too much reading. You gotta eventually take that knowledge and put it into use, take action with it. But to say that you didn't have the information at your hands, no, you just didn't. You just didn't investigate, and you were probably a lazy son of a bitch. And well, you get what you get, right? So that's what I mean by a lack of maturity in older people. I'm just like they complain about how it's not fair that they weren't able to get the same level of success as, say, like a Jeff Bezos or a Elon Musk or a Peter Thiel. Well, those guys, trust me, those guys were not lazy. They worked at it, guys. They worked at it. And also, it really depends on what you define as success. For some people, having I know a couple. They make about $200,000 a year between the two of them. So that it's not. Where the fuck's that bear at? So it's not exactly like they're, I mean, they're not like, millionaires, but they do way better than the average person. They work very hard at it. They have 4 children, and they are extraordinarily happy. Like this is the life they want. I don't think they're gonna go to the grave saying we had the life we wanted. So really, it's really perspective, guys. Like what do you want out of life, right? Not everyone wants to be like a 200 millionaire. Some people just want the house, the wife or husband, and the children. That's what they want, and that's nothing wrong with that. So, you really gotta define what you want. So my one buddy, he's got what he wants. He just wanted to make enough income to have fucking cocaine and women each night. He's got that now. I mean, he's fucking ecstatic. He doesn't complain at all about like money. Spends it like a playboy though. I'm just saying you gotta define what you think success is, and then pursue it relentlessly. Okay. But anyways, that's what I mean. Now, in younger people, I'm able to forgive lack of maturity. Like you mature as you get older, or should. But the first thing you need, I would say, the first 2 things you need to rid yourself of, and even I struggle with this, but it's imperative that you do it. Is the need for external validation. That means you have other people tell you. That's when you have other people tell you. You don't think you're valuable. You need other people to tell you that you're valuable. Okay, that is external validation. You need to rid yourself of that, too much as you can. And the second thing is you need to rid yourself of the habit or the desire to complain, criticize, and condemn. Those are the 2 things you need to rid yourself of. Like tomorrow, if you're 18, like get rid of that shit. So, and then the second thing I think and this one's much more noted. This one has been very discussed by people much smarter than I am. Yeah, Peter Thiel talks about this. Eric Weinstein talks about this. Elon Musk talks about this. Peter Schiff talks about this. Just different about the stagnation that it feels like the world has entered into. And I don't know if it's because we are less mature because of stagnation, or we have stagnation because we're less mature. I'm not quite sure, but I am convinced there is some type of relationship to it. Basically, it just feels like everything's stuck, but we get older. Jesus. Oh, someone else is killing the kitty cats. So, and I don't have a good, I don't really understand it, and technologically, I don't quite understand why that is. I have theories on culture, but I want to do a little bit more research before I express these theories. But regardless of what is the cause of some of this, I'd like to give you guys some like real statistics, guys. Some pretty horrifying statistics. So I've said this before, and I will repeat this statistic over and over again. 73% of all Americans are overweight. I am technically 8 pounds. I'll say 8 pounds overweight. It's a little less than that, but we'll say 8 pounds. Some people will weigh, and by the 2020 2030s, I believe half the population will be obese. I believe we're already there, but we'll go with the fluffy statistics. We'll go with the less horrifying statistics. Another thing, 77% of households, not individuals, but households are in debt, with the average debt being around $93,000. That's quite a bit, guys. That's a lot. That would take, I mean, if you were serious, like, and you had no bad mess ups in the year, that'd take you like probably 5 years to pay off on. With a married couple, that'd take you about 5 years, and you'd have to cut deep. So we got that going on for us. And I think actually debt really stagnates people. It keeps people from building wealth quicker. It's like a bear trap around your ankle. It's no good. There seems to be a lot less socializing these days. As much as I love MMOs, I'm not sure if learning how to socialize in an MMO is the best place. I feel like you need to learn how to be good with people outside the game and then come to the game, not the reverse. But we had the pandemic, so this was probably some of the only socialization people got for 2 years. So, and even now, there's probably another pandemic around the corner that we're not aware of. Cool, got them all. So, we got that going on. So another thing that I really want to talk about, and I think this is super important, is that we are very, I'm talking about Americans. I'm not sure what the rest of the Western world is. I'll have to kind of look into it. But we are very addicted people. We are addicted to things. So I think it's about 80% of all medication. Okay, so 80% of all medications that are produced worldwide end up being consumed by Americans. And we're only like 4% of the population, so just think about that for a second. That's a lot of fucking pills. There's a lot of pills. Fucking the whole nation's addicted to sugar. Like, let's just get real. We are addicted to fucking sugar. It's odd. I think older generations were probably more alcoholics. And younger folk are more sugar based, but I'm sure there's gonna be a time where they're addicted to both. I know people that like mixed drinks. That's both, right? Sugar and sugar and alcohol. That mixed drinks. That's what that is. 100%. There's an opioid epidemic. That kind of goes into the medication, guys, but we do have an opioid epidemic going on in America that is not discussed about. I have personally lost, half a dozen friends of mine to that. It's sad. It's heartbreaking, guys. It's I don't know. This should be like front news every night, but it's not. It's kind of hushed under the rug a little bit. And there's nothing I can do to change it, but I would if I could. I really would. A lot of people, so basically though, and guys, there's a lot. Like, really, the stagnation is killing people. It really is killing people. And so what people flee to these addictions, they flee to the video games, and they flee to the porn to escape it because these are easy solutions. These are comfortable solutions, okay? My mentor said that, now he used the word comfort, but I think comfort and stagnation are the same thing, just with a different. He basically said that the comfortable life is not a bad life, it's just not a fulfilling life, okay? And I think that's where we are right now as a society as a whole, and I don't think there's not an easy way out, guys. It was not, I put it like this, this didn't just happen over a year or two. This happened over like the last 50 years, right? This happened probably over the last 50 years, this decline has been occurring since Nixon. It's probably been before Nixon, but since Nixon got us off the gold standard, that's kind of what started the economic stagnation. So 50 years is a long time, guys, and it's I don't know if society has the will to turn it around. So we can only do things on an individual level. That's the best we can do. And if enough people do it on an individual level, then maybe the society will do it on a societal level. But I will not count on that. By my best guess, I would say the best we can hope for is maybe 2 to 4% of the population at best will change their lives, and the other 96% will just have that slow death. Have that slow death. So what is this? So we see the problem, right, guys? We see that we are in endless stagnation, and we are in a state of lack of maturity. And it's funny, the people, I want to make this out, the people who live the most the most mature people I know live very different, live very alternative lifestyles, and they seem to have just a calmness to them. This is how you know, if somebody is very, you have their attention and they're very calm, that's a sign of maturity, right? The more calm they are, the more mature they are usually. And I'm not talking about pacifists. It's like they move with just like silently, like they don't make a big fuss. They just do what needs to be done, and that's it. So now let me see. What do I gotta do next? This. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. I got you. I got what we gotta do. Okay. Now, but what is the solution, right? This is the solution. I call them the double A's. This was given to me by Andy over at Kill Your Inner Loser. I would recommend you subscribe to his channel. But it's basically action and accountability, you guys. Action and accountability. That is the solution. That is the only answer. What I would do is I would find actions that you can do daily, that you know if you do long enough and stick to long enough, you will get a result. Okay. So, for example, diet. You know if you stick to the diet, and you slowly lose, like, let's say 0.2 pounds a day, you know if you stick to it long enough that you will eventually hit your weight goal. Okay. Just whether or not you stay disciplined enough to stick to it long enough. And then you can do actions that kind of speed it up, but at the core of it, diet is going to be the big thing. More bears. And then the other thing I would suggest you do is you find an accountability partner. Now, I wasn't actually in love with this idea at first, but as I've thought about it more, I've come to love it more. And oh gosh, we got drama. Anyways, so I have come to like the idea of an accountability partner. Like I said, at first I wasn't too in love with the idea, but as the idea has grown on me. The idea has really grown on me. What do I gotta do? I gotta clean the moon whale or some shit? No, 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 no. Oh, cleanse the crystal. Okay. Anyways, guys, so those are basically the solution to the problem. But there's another part. Like, right, we have the problem, we have the solution, but then we have the obstacle. The thing that is, I'm gonna say this, the thing that is actively working against you. Okay, and that's what it is going to be the bulk of what I talk about for the rest of the episode. I actually had this conversation with somebody. It's kind of funny. I might clip it. I had this conversation with someone yesterday, and they actively reject this idea of what I'm about to say. And I'll kind of. Oh man, I needed a new buff. Anyways, let's keep going. So anyways, guys, the obstacle, sorry, just look, some drama in Guild Chat. I'm just trying to. Oh, goodness. Oop. Fucking big angry bear. Bear man. And bear owl. Oop. Anyways, guys, so what like I said, the person rejected this idea last night, and I think and I'm gonna explain why a lot of people will reject this idea, because it's a scary idea. It's a scary idea. The thing I believe is the obstacle, the thing that holds people back is narratives. And we are so saturated in narratives that we don't even know that what we that something we think is true is a narrative. Now I want to give a fuck. Cool. Alright, let's keep going down. Man, look at these fat man bear pigs. Or owl bear. Wait. Man bear owls. Man bear owls. So anyways, guys, fucking kill them. Free XP. Anyways, so narratives are okay. So I want to tell you because last night, first I wanted to find the difference between a narrative and a story. Okay, because they're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. Let me start off with a story because that's actually before you gotta have a story before you have a narrative. A story is a sequence of events that eventually lead to a change. Okay, that is a story, guys. So give me an example. I crash my car and lose my leg. Okay, that's a story because that's a change, right? That's a huge change, right? So it's stuff happens and something changes. That's a story. All right, guys. A narrative is how you perceive that story. A narrative, another way to put it, a narrative is a moral judgment on that story. Okay. So the story is the factual events of what happened, and a narrative is the how it is perceived or you want to be perceived. Okay, that is the difference. Okay. So I hope we are on the same page. So that we understand now the difference between a story and a narrative, right? I want to be clear on what a narrative is. So here is here's where the individual pushed back a little bit. And then I'm going to show you actually. Let me give you an example of how narratives hold us back. Okay, guys. Let me give you an example of how narratives hold you back. Okay, and then I'm going to explain more deeply why people reject the concept of a narrative having this type of power. Okay, so let's say you charged a customer a lot of money, or you wanted to charge them a lot of money, right? Let's say I don't know, 4 times the amount you usually would charge. Some people would say that's bad. You're being bad. You're being selfish. You're being evil. Okay, that is a narrative, right? That is a narrative. That is a moral judgment on a story. The story is you raised your prices 4 times. That's a change, right? It's a change. And then people's judgment is that's morally bad. Okay. You hear this all the time. Oh, they can't raise prices. Why would you raise prices? That's bad, right? So that, like right there, like you not willing to raise your prices because you believe it's bad. That's the narrative you believe is the thing that is keeping you poor. Do you follow this? You unwilling to raise prices so you can get ahead in this world because you believe is bad is what is or one of the many things that is keeping you poor. That's how narratives hold you back. Okay, that's how narratives hold you back. I take Alex Hormozi's approach. You are morally obligated to charge a lot of money. You are morally obligated to charge a lot of money. Some people would find that like absolutely heresy. They would if they could burn you at the stake for it. They really would. That's like you can't do that. That's evil. How can you do that to somebody? How can you raise your prices? Oops! I gotta kill the bears. I gotta kill the bear men. Okay. I take that position. You are morally obligated. I'll say it right now. You are morally obligated to charge people a lot of money. Absolutely. 100%. Without a doubt. But the narrative of that charging too much is bad is keeping people poor. If people if people took the mentality that there's plenty of money to go around, plenty of money. Man, we got people who are going to become like 100 billionaires, like probably a trillion in their life, okay? Like, think about that for a minute. Plenty of money to go around. Okay. But you don't believe it because that's not the narrative that you subscribe to. Okay. That is how narratives hold you back. That is how narratives control you. Okay. Now, this is the part where me and the individual kind of declined. Because I think the concept of a narrative is much deeper than what people generally believe. Okay, so I made the claim that narratives. Okay. Well, I use this example first, right? Okay, let me back up. So I started the conversation off, guys, because I want you to understand how deep this concept of a narrative goes, and how powerful it is, and how just beyond us it is. Okay. So, just like I made this claim, anger exists whether or not we feel it, right? Now that was the opening statement, and this individual was like, "Well, no, it doesn't." And he kind of took the if a tree, like, basically he took the position that if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, it doesn't make a sound. Right? That's basically his position. Okay, it's his position. Which I think is an absurd. Way to view the world, because I want to use two really ridiculous, like, use that logic on two really ridiculous ideas. Okay, one's going to be concrete and one's going to be a little bit more abstract. That's like saying America, the continent, didn't exist until the Europeans discovered it. Right? No one knew about it. I mean, yeah, there was Indians over here, but they didn't know about Europe, so it goes kind of both ways. Right? People didn't know there was another continent. Does that mean it didn't exist until, like, somebody sailed across the ocean? No, it always existed. It was here. It just was waiting to be discovered or rediscovered in some cases. Okay. Now that's a more concrete example, though, and narratives are a much more abstract concept, right? So let me take it to another abstract concept. Okay, the history, right? Let's say history. Let's say the human race died out tomorrow. Does that mean history no longer exists? There's no such thing as a history, or no, that would be. I mean, history's a narrative, right? It's a story. It's a story and a narrative, right? It's a mixture of the two. But we would all say history still exists. I mean, there might be no one to talk about, no human to talk about it, but it certainly still exists. You would not make those claims, right? Those claims are absurd, in my opinion, especially the American one. You would never make that claim. Never make that claim. Now, I understand that, like, the idea of narratives and stories and emotions, they're abstract. I understand this. I'm with you on that. I don't dispute that. I just think they exist. Like, here's another one. Does morality exist? Well, yes. But we don't quite know where morality exists at. Like, we know it exists. We know morality exists. Or if you're an objectivist, I should say, you know morality exists, okay? I take that back. If you're a subjectivist, I understand this. Sorry. If you're an objectivist, you know that right. But if you are an objectivist, where did the morality come from? Right? Where is it stationed at? Right? It's not a thing. Another thing. This is probably a more. I think this would be a better example. Right? This is 100% a lot harder. Math. Math is an abstraction, right? Math is an abstraction, right? It doesn't actually exist. It's just numbers. It's we have symbols for math, right? We wouldn't say math doesn't exist. We wouldn't say, before people could count, there wasn't multiplication or calculus, right? Or or probability. We wouldn't say that, right? Math exists. I'm just saying these are abstract concepts that we all agree exist. Okay, so the idea that if it's abstract and we're not around means it no longer exists is a little, I think, a little disingenuous. I think we're kind of lying to ourselves. Okay, where they exist at, that's a question of I don't know. Like, I don't know that answer. That's actually a very good question. There's conversations about that questions. I believe, and I'm not like a super philosophical person, so this term might be wrong, but I believe that's what the conversation of metaphysics is about. Where this type of stuff exists and how it exists and how it reacts with reality. Okay, regardless, it exists. We're not sure how it exists, so I think it exists, I guess. And as I get more and more educated on this stuff, I'm sure my opinions will change slightly, and I'll have a different view of things. But for right now, that's where I sit with it. Okay, so. So here's the question then, guys. Alright, so I think narratives exist independent of people. Right? I want to be clear. That's basically what I'm getting at. I think narratives exist independent of people. That's one. And I think, and this is the part I think people don't like. I think this is the things that upset people. That really, why they want to reject this idea outright. Okay? I think everyone in the world is enslaved to some type of narrative. And the question isn't really how to free yourself from narratives. The question is, which narratives do you want to be enslaved to? Well, which narratives, a little softer way to put that is, which narratives do you believe? Okay, which ones should you believe in? Right. Because certain narratives, I believe, like if you have certain beliefs, you view the world with certain judgment, you will have more success than someone who doesn't, right? This is not to say you can't do the action and accountability. You must absolutely do the actions, and you must absolutely be accountable. What I am saying is, though, that having the correct perspective gives you a clearer path. Gives you a clearer path the way forward. Okay, so now that we understand what I'm talking about with narratives, right? We understand, like I said, the one narrative of like charging a lot of money, is wrong. Is a narrative that I think keeps people poor. There's other another narrative. This one, man, I gotta find this. If I find this, guys, I'll put it. I'll make a whole video on this. There was a Coca-Cola. But here's the narrative: a calorie is a calorie, right? That's a narrative, right? That's something people believe or don't believe. And I always say this, guys. If that's true, if a calorie is a calorie, like a calorie is a calorie, well then, take a month and just have 2,000 calories of cupcakes and pop a day. That's all you eat. Do that for a month, and then have another month where you just have 2,000 calories of just meat and vegetables a month. And tell me which month was a better month overall for you. Let me know how that goes for you. Hell, do it a year if you're so confident in that. Do that for a year. Just have nothing but cupcakes and Doritos and pop. That's your only nutritious value for a year. Calorie is a calorie. And then take a year and do the meat and vegetables and tell me which one you felt better on. If you really believe that. Now some of you guys were like, well, you need macros, you need protein and stuff. So now a calorie isn't a calorie. Now we need certain types of calories, right? That means certain different type of calories have certain effects on our body. Okay. And I get really upset when people say calories are calories, because it's not true. I'm not saying, guys, I want to be clear on this, because even though I push on the weight loss down, I'm not saying, guys, you can't ever eat an Oreo or have a Coca-Cola or a piece of cake. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we kind of a lot of people's diets. That's all it is, right? Probably more. They probably drink way more, eat way more than that in a day. But anyways, that's a different side tangent. On today's thing, I wanted to keep on is narratives, okay, and how they rule us. So the other thing is the reason why people hate the idea of narratives like this is because it means we don't have as much control over our lives as we would like, right? People like to think they have lots of free will and lots of choice and we can do whatever we want, but I really think this a lot of sorry, guilt chat again. That a lot of things that are predetermined. So, how to put this? I always hear the thing of, do we have complete free will, or is everything predetermined? And I think I don't think it's one or the other necessarily. If I had to guess, and I haven't developed this theory. I haven't developed this, so I couldn't argue this. But I might explore this. This might be a good exploration. We have free will in that we can believe the narratives we want. Okay, we have free will in that aspect. But once we've picked those narratives predetermine a lot of our actions. Okay, maybe not every 100% actions, but they predetermine a lot. So that's kind of where I sit at that. I'd have to explore that idea a little more, but I think it's an interesting idea. I think it's a very interesting idea. What is going on here? Sorry. Drama and more drama, and when they're down with that drama, they got more drama. That's the usual shit that happens in classic WoW. Oh yeah, I can make some room. So I'm getting messages here, guys. I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't even know. Alright, Oh God. Alright, anyway, sorry about that, guys. A little bit of I need a hero. Just want to make sure I didn't miss the... No. No, I did not. No, I did not. Cool. So anyways, that's my view on narrative. Okay, so anyways, back to the narratives. So like I said, I think narratives influence our choices and our actions 100%. The things we believe about the world influence us. I don't think anyone disagrees with that part. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Okay. Anyways, the part where the narratives exist independently of us, that gets a little contested, but I kind of, some of the examples I gave kind of show where I'm at with that. And like I said, some of this stuff's got to get a little bit more developed, guys. A little bit more like a little more theory, a little bit more argumentation, but I'm trolling right now a little bit. It's not untrue. Gosh, what have I started? Oh boy. I got some potions if things get bad. We got more potions? Okay, cool. Should be able to survive this. Anyways. So the third thing, and this is where, and by the way, guys, I want to open up. So I consider, like, narratives, ideologies, vibes, mob mentality, all that stuff, that it's all grouped together. It's all kind of the same thing. Abstractions that kind of control people. Okay. Even emotions. So here's the question then. Oh. Man, what is it? Oh, is it this head? It's probably this head. So the question is, guys, do these narratives and ideologies have goals, independent and even unknown to the people that subscribe to them? Okay, that's really the question to wrestle with, right? And this is the part that really unsettles people. Where the I don't know where to click this guy at. I keep clicking his body and he keeps not wanting to do this. And I think yes. And the reason I say yes, guys, is if you just look around right now, shit's fucked up, man. It is just fucked up. I don't think you get things this fucked up if you tried. It didn't happen by accident, right? Oh man, it is fucking endless fucking mobs everywhere. But I don't think like a corporation or a group of people could pull this off, right? I don't think there's, because no country in the world, and not every corporation in the world would go along with it. You just couldn't organize something like that. So I don't buy that there's a room somewhere of like 10 individuals that are secretly over all the governments and over every corporation, and they got everyone in their pocket. I don't quite buy that. It's just too it's just too much. It's like I don't think you could pull it off. It's just too coordinated. It really is, right? It's way too coordinated. So The only thing I can think of, like, so that, but it's not random, right? I don't think we got to this point in society by accident. I just don't think you could get enough human, like, there was just not enough coordination between human beings to pull this off as flawlessly as it has occurred. I mean, think about it, guys. Like, okay, so our memories are kind of short, but we do live in the shadow of World War II, and during World War II, which in Europe was a much worse period of time than it is now. I'm not like, a lot of bad things happened, guys. But we pulled through, and now I feel like we're going into a new era of badness. It's just going to be different, like how the badness. Oh, there's two of these things out here. How the badness comes into play is much different now than it was. Huh. So two of these? I don't know. I see two of these, so I'm gonna go for it. So like I said, I just think there are, ooh, these things hit hard. These things hit hard. I'm gonna go for it. I gotta be careful here. So like I said, I think these narratives just come together, and I think there's multiple. I don't think there's like one narrative that does it all. I think it's a combination of narratives. Though there's a video by Michael Heiser that I'm gonna have to watch and really take some notes on, because it's just phenomenal. Dr. Michael Heiser. He says that a lot of bad ideas came from a religion called Gnosticism, and I'm kind of gonna explore that a little bit. I'm not saying every bad idea, but he says a lot of them can be traced back to Gnosticism. So that is, maybe there is one bad idea that rules them all. You know what I mean? Oof. Man, am I really supposed to get this one? Because I feel like I am getting my ass beat right now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. This is it, right? Yeah. No, I don't think I'm supposed to get those two. I think those two are later for some reason. I have a feeling those are much later because the mobs are much higher. And I don't think I can kill them. Anyways, guys, so this kind of leads me to believe, okay, so if there are bad narratives, okay, there's narratives that ruin our lives or person in a state of stagnation, there's got to be narratives that do the opposite, right? Because society would not have gotten to such a we would not have gotten to such a great point had it not been so. So that leads me to wonder, like, what narratives could those be, right? What narratives could those be? So I have to kind of look back on it, and I have to think there were and everyone says like there's like two, but I'm gonna add a third in. There's like three sources, three narrative sources that shaped Western civilization's thinking. Okay, there's three. Okay. The first is obviously the Bible. Like, there's no getting around it. I know some atheists right now are like cringing at that statement. Probably like, oh God, he's not gonna. Yeah, it's the truth, guys. I don't know what it is necessarily within the narratives that led to such prosperity. I would like to kind of explore that a little bit on this channel, along with other things. But, oh man, come on. Alright, there you go. But it's obvious that there are narratives, there are ideas within the biblical stories that lead to success, okay? Societal success, personal success. So that's the first one. The second one is the Homer epics, right? The epics by Homer, which is the Odyssey and the Iliad. Okay. Everyone kind of agrees that this is that these are. Well, I'll help these guys out because I need this. So the Homer epics have definitely influenced the way we think and we talk, more than I think anyone realizes, right? And then the last ones, or I call them like the foundation of philosophy, and I kind of have 4 of them I've picked. I don't know if there's more than this, guys. I'm not like super entrenched in philosophy and stuff. I'm just a dude. I'm just a bro that's interested in this stuff. I'm just a bro that plays WoW and is interested in this stuff. Jesus, what is this? Man, there's shit everywhere, guys. I'm trying to get this thing. And the 4 I kind of came up with was where is he? Jesus. And the 4 would be Aristotle's. I know I'm not saying his name right. Aristotle's, Socrates, Plato, and this 4th one I'm convinced of because of I think he was a Roman emperor that led wars, so he had like real life experience. I mean, real life experience. And that would be Marcus Aurelius, right? So I think these 3, I know it's more than 3, but I think these 3, the basics of philosophy, the biblical narratives, and the Homer epics. I think these narratives, something in them, was able to compel society and people forward. Okay. Why or how, I don't know, but I think they did. So the question can be, okay, if we are in a state of stagnation, if we feel like we are kind of lost at sea, is there something we can do to get back on track, right? Can we grab it? Yes. Okay, yes. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, I'm already beyond that. So anyways, got some more stuff here. So I'm just reading some stuff. What do I gotta do? Gotta kill these guys now. Big boys. Anyways, guys, that's kind of some of the ideas I want to explore. Can we use these narratives? All right. Can we have a correct perception of the world? Like first we get our perception correct, and then we take action and accountability. Can we use that formula to achieve just awesome levels of success? And I think you can. I really think you can. And like I said, I think a lot of the problems we have are the narratives we believe about the world and we believe about ourselves. Okay, I think that is a huge, huge, huge understated problem. And I really want to explore more positive narratives that we can have, and just kind of try to understand where we came from and is it lost? Are we truly doomed, to say the least? Wow, that didn't shit. Once I'm done here, I gotta get my spells. I gotta go to Darnassus, learn, get the flight path, kind of explore the city a bit. Cool, got it. No. I don't want this garbage. I gotta get more backpacks, guys. And yeah, I think we can, guys. I think we can. But like I said, we also gotta explore some bad ideologies. Understand what they're trying to accomplish. Uh oh. 7. Oh man, that is not the time to fucking be resisting. Do I got potions? Hell yeah, I do. Oof, I thought I was dead. Yeah, I was dead. Ooh, I know these carcasses sell a lot. I do know they sell a lot. Thought I was fucked. Pulled that through like a champ. And these guys hit hard hitting dudes, bros. That's good. I'm big and buff, though. I can take it. So let me think of some other narratives we have. I explained the money one, right? Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna make some room for you though, because I can equip that. That's pretty good. Cool. I think we got really. I think people have a really bad, a bad view of money. I think people got a really terrible view of money, to be honest. I'm trying to break my bad views of money and business and trying to build wealth. It's just hard. I think guys got some bad views on women too, man. There's some fucking terrible, in both directions, terrible fucking views. Like I don't see women as this like blood-sucking evil creatures that some guys make them out to be, but at the same time, I understand they're not like fucking unicorns and shit. So, I don't know. I think they are what they are. Just like how men are what they are, and it should be accepted, embraced, and planned accordingly, but not fought against. It's like saying I'm gonna fight against the fact that the sun rises in the east. I'm like, well, good luck with that. You fucking never change that. So, come on, bear, give me the scalp. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in exploring these narratives and like really seeing like what little wisdom we can guide from them and seeing if they can change our perception. And like I said, my yeah, I'll give this chick or guy a. There you go. More balls they had want water, but fucking not a loser like that. Oh, come on, give me the scalps. So anyways, guys, that's kind of where we're at right now. I kind of wish I had more content planned out for today, but Oh, yeah, I kind of actually, you know, like, there was something else on my mind I wanted to go into today. So why don't we go into this? So like you said earlier, a lot of people are kind of uncomfortable with some of the ideas I'm presenting. A lot of people are. But we as a society cannot afford to not have these conversations anymore because we are. I feel like we are at the breaking point. I don't think we're gonna have another like World War III. I don't think that's quite what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be like that, like death camps and shit like that. What I think is gonna happen is it's gonna be a very slow and painful death for a lot of individuals, and I just mean like just miserable lives that they just cannot wait for it to be over with, and that's terrible. When the whole population feels that, that is a terrible fucking. It's a terrible time. People get on edge. I mean, we see all the gun violence right now. I think a lot of people are just on edge. I think they people know something's off. They just can't quite put their finger on it. And like I said, I think we need to have a serious conversations that about success and how we can get the most people there. Right? I understand only 2 to 4% of the people that listen to this type of stuff are actually going to do anything with it and are actually going to take that needed steps to succeed. I understand that perfectly. But I also understand that that does not excuse us from not having these conversations, right? I mean, one of those successful people might get the idea or accumulate the resources that are able to solve some of these issues. So, like example, guys. So when I say economic stagnation, let me kind of back up when I mean like this. What if somebody creates a new type of technology, something we haven't even thought of yet, like new technology, okay, and we gotta put this stuff into mass production. Like we need people to make this shit. Suddenly we got 100 factories in the U.S. going up, and each factory is hiring like 1,000 people. Right, 100,000 people suddenly go to work, and they're getting paid better money than they ever made in any other job they did in their life. Right, that suddenly helps a lot. That helps a lot of people. I don't know what that new technology would be, right? I know there'd be probably some. Let's even say with lots of automation, this still occurred. That's the type of thing that can only occur when somebody has the resources to invent such a thing. So that's kind of where I sit at, guys, on this. And like I said, I don't think we can wait. Some of the people who I interact with think it's too late. They think the end is already. It's here. We are in the era of the passing of the West, as I like to call it, and that might be true. That might be true. So maybe the best scenario is that the people that can succeed gain the wealth and contacts that they need and leave the West, which is also that's a very real solution. Okay, I'm not saying that's the solution everyone should take. I'm just saying that's a very real solution. That probably could be its own episode. Oh, come on. So I guess I should end this kind of finish this up a bit with well, we're not finishing this Tom Dog short today, guys, but like what can we do? Like what can we take from all this? And I think really we just gotta examine some of our beliefs about ourselves and about the world external. And really look for ways to succeed. Oh, cool, got it. Because no one's gonna do it for you guys. No one's gonna find the answers for you. No one's gonna do the work for you. I mean, the solutions are there. Like they're right there. They are prevalent They are easy to access. It's just you gotta do the work. Do the work, and hopefully you get the success that you're after. Got it. Okay, that's that quest. Let's get out of this. And I'm gonna go to the Grove. I think is next. This thing's hit, so I kind of want to buff now. But yeah, the one thing I would really one belief I would really look at is, like I said, I think you are morally obligated to charge a lot of money. Okay. I know some people don't like that. I know a lot of people don't like that. Yeah, I hear you, but morally obligated. I think that's a very, very, very good. Very good. Idea, so I might as well turn in. Very good belief to take in. You're morally obligated to charge a lot of money. Oop. No. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. Got it. Cool. Get that shield up. So like I said, there's a lot, guys. We've covered a lot today. There's more to come, so I guess I should go forward what I'm going to be doing next. Some couple things. First of all, I'm fucking around. I gotta get to 200 pounds. Right now I've been between 210 and 205. I've been kind of bouncing back and forth with that. I just gotta fucking I don't have any quest for this. I don't have any quest for this. Why am I talking to Ono? Wait. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's why I don't have any to pick it up. Alright, let's got Earth over back and start turning stuff in. So yeah, that's the first thing I want to do. I want to do, these are the two things I want to work on, guys, over the next, I'm going to still do these monologues. That's obviously what I'm going to do, these monologues. I'm going to keep working on these monologues until we, build this channel up, keep building it up. Build. But outside that, like, right, it's more concentrated effort. Man, I got all this stuff. I gotta turn this in. Boy, I am hungry. Some of the things we need to kind of tackle. I don't like any of this. Cool. So some of the things we need to wrestle with, guys, tackle with, fight with. Wait, what am I, the other sorry, totally lost my train of thought. Anyways, guys, what I want to do is get to 200 pounds. I've already lost 70, so this would be a really good accomplishment. But the big thing, guys, I think this would help with is okay, I gotta talk to some folks here. The big thing I want to do, guys, is I want to write a 3-hour PowerPoint presentation on things we can do. Cool. Things you can do to lose weight, because like you said, 73% of all Americans are overweight. So that means most likely 73% of all WoW players are overweight. So this would be a phenomenal resource for people. So I'm going to be working on that. I don't know about that. Everything? Do I gotta pick up any other quest? Yeah, I feel like I should go get my okay, do that. Alright, we gotta get some quests apparently. I am missing some quests apparently. Did I get it? No, I don't have it. Sometimes I'm like, what? Oh, there he is. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a presentation on weight loss for the average WoW player. It's gonna be pretty hefty. I want to make it one episode, one video that you can watch, and you got this handled, right? It's just a matter of actually doing it in time. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of research because I want people to understand the some of the more final points. Basically, I want to give you the information and then the practicality, right? I want to give you like what to do and why we're doing it, type of thing. And I want to make it as simple as possible for everyone, guys. I want it to be like, okay, that was easy. I understand what to do. I just have to do it. 6 months from then, you're like, oh man, I'm lost all this weight. It's awesome. That's kind of what I'm hoping to occur with it. And then I'm gonna finish up my own weight loss journey. I've been fucking around in the ending. And we'll see how it does. So, and then eventually I'm probably gonna start a website for this channel. We'll see. I gotta sell some stuff. A lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. I got faith. I'll be able to knock it out of the park. I don't want the alcohol. Cool, right? Alright. I gotta fix my, oh, it's not. I think everything's just up here now, right? Turn that all in. Do I have that quest? Sometimes there are quests, I just don't know where they're at. like, did I not click it? Did I not pick it up? Sometimes, I don't know. Who gives this quest? Well, I knew I was missing something. It's cool, but who gives it? Thaden Tree Runner. Alright, let's... Thaden... Oh! I'm so retarded. I thought I killed 20 of these things. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. Fucking dumb. I thought I killed 20 of those guys. I thought I had fucking killed 20 of those guys. Shame on me. I gotta go kill 2 more. I don't even know what I was thinking. Cool. Cool. So you guys, that's what we're going for. We're gonna like I said, we're gonna go lose weight. I've already lost a ton of weight. Like this shirt used to be big on me, like tight on me. Now it's freaking loose. Make the program of how I lost the weight, present it, and go from there. And I'm really hoping that this succeeds. We'll see. Might be popular, might be a dud. You never know. Don't know unless you try. But I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm hoping that, like I said, I'm hoping that some people watching are like, wow, that was really cool. Really informed me of things I need to do and how to do it and why I should do it. Okay, guys, why I should do it. It kind of give you like a kind of a sneak peek into it. Like I said, I haven't like, you know, done everything. I haven't like gotten it like all written out. I just have a few ideas. So part of the things I think people need to do is like build a household. And I don't mean that in like have a family and buy a house type of way. I'm talking about like sometimes it's called building your own little world. I've heard it called that before. But the idea, guys, is it's made up of 3 parts: finances or financial success, sexual success, and power. Right? 3 big ones: sex, money, power. I'm sure we've all heard this. Working out, guys. Now, all these 3, like if usually when you do well with one, it affects the other 2, so they're not isolated. But you can work on them isolated. But when you do, like I said, when you do well in one, the other 2 rise, or it has the potential of rising. That's why I like to, you know, a billionaire has a lot of power, right? Does he have the power because he has the money, or does he have the money because he has the power? It's probably a cycle. There we go. But anyways, guys, there we go. Now I'm done. I can get to the next part. How to put this? Power, guys, is made up of 2 parts. And I kind of got this from Robert Greene. So it's made up of 2 parts. It's your appearance, or how people perceive you, right? And it's your self-mastery, like how, like he said, the sword of power is your appearance, and the shield of power is your self-mastery, right? How you react or don't react to certain things. So working out actually has a benefit to both sides, the shield and the sword, right? If you are thin and fit, you have a different people have a different perception of you. You have a different appearance than if you were, say, like a 500-pound fat slob. It's just the reality of it. So by working out and getting your weight under control, you you know what I mean, you change how people perceive you. Okay, you gain power that way. Okay, it's not maybe all the power you want, or maybe you're not interested in the power, but it will definitely affect that. It will help on the self-mastery part, because self-mastery is basically made up of three parts: how patient you are, how disciplined you are, and how well you can control your emotions. So it will help with the with the discipline part, right? If you can stick to a routine, a workout and diet routine for 6 months without fail, you are disciplined. It helps you develop this skill. Also helps you develop patience, because you're only going to, I mean, you might lose a lot at first, but then you're going to get to my point where you're losing a half a pound a week is just, you're like, awesome. Okay? So you got to be patient to get to where you want to get. Working out does these two things. So like I said, it's very good on that end. Oh, got a bear, guys. So that's kind of so far what I've gotten on it. It's going to be, like I said, actually I don't think it'll be 3 hours. I'm hoping it's a good 90-minute presentation. There's a lot to fit in there, and I gotta figure out what to cut more than what to keep, because I gotta, like I said, I'm gonna tell you guys stuff, and I want you also to understand why it's important to do it this particular way. Like a lot of people don't understand. Example, a lot of people say this insulin is what makes people fat. There's really three hormones. I mean, that's the biggest culprit. That is the biggest culprit, but the other two should not be ignored. One is cortisol, which is your stress hormone. It's why you get hungry at 8 o'clock in the morning. And the other is leptin, which is it's the hormone that tells your body I'm full. Okay, that's why some people, and if your leptin's fucked up, you won't get full, and you'll just keep eating and eating and eating. Okay, that's so these hormones, or it's important to understand hormonally where you're at when you're dieting. So this is what I'm gonna have going forward for you guys, because like I said, I am very concerned with the state of the WoW player. Very concerned. Oop. No, I don't care about that. Okay. Gonna do this whole mess over here type of thing. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of things to be done, a lot of things to be said. I'm also going to be doing, like I said, exploring these narratives a little bit more. I don't know when quite how it's going to look. I want to do the workout thing first. I want to use that as a basis of everything else to come. But the narratives is very important, guys. I think it's just not. I don't even think people understand it. I don't even really understand it as deeply as I wish I did. But I know once I didn't come up with this, by the way, guys. This idea, it was presented to me in a presentation, and I was just like, wow. I never really saw the world that way. But now that I do it, I kind of see what they're talking about, right? I'm like, when I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's true. Like, I don't know, but like sometimes you'll hear stuff and you're like, that's 100% true. Without a doubt, that is 100% true. So, steal the grains. I gotta steal the grains. Oop. Kind of remember this quest being painful. Get up here. I gotta get up to, is it This cave? Yeah, it looks like it. That's it. Kill some bears. Alright, we got group. I don't have to fight for this fucking thing. Oh, who's who? Right, we're gonna give you. Well, at least we're all here. We don't have to fight for this thing. My dog's passed out, all asleep. Come on, bear. Spawn up. She don't want to spawn because she knows she's gonna die. Yeah, what do I got left for today, guys? Course was I wanted to do this all in one day, but it was just too much. I was very exhausted the last time I was on this character. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. That. Tomorrow's Lockmadon. Tomorrow's gonna be Lockmadon. There she is. Yay. So dead. Cool. That was simple. Simple, nice and easy. Steal some fucking do I need fruit? Fucking fruit. Oh, I need the missing one. Gotta find the other ones. That's cool. Oh, they're right over there. Cool. Oh. That doesn't look like a good, that ain't a good time. Oh, wait, yeah, they're doing the quest. Never mind. I'll go do the, I think it's gonna be a minute. I think they gotta reset. I'm gonna do the, I'm gonna wait a minute and then I'm gonna do the, I'll do this. I'll go do the mushroom cave right now. Then I'll come back and do this. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Oh, man. Yay, Naga. Should hit 17 tonight. That'd be a good level. I'd finish that out. And then tomorrow we can start, if I do Dead Mines on Sunday? Oh, maybe Monday. I might do them on Monday. Oh, I got some night projects next week. I don't know if I'm gonna be on. I gotta get some dinner, man. I am just famished right now. Man, maybe a pizza. Talk about diet, I'm thinking about pizza, man. I don't know. You know, that used to be such in the 90s, a Friday night tradition, man. It just burned into me. You know, you go to Blockbuster, get a movie, have a pizza, spend time with your family. Those days were the... I think the 90s, I'm not saying it was a perfect era. But I think there's a lot has been lost since that. I think 9/11 was like the end of that era. I actually consider, like, a lot of people think the West is starting to decay now. I think 9/11 marked the end of a golden age. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. In fact, that might be a good podcast for tomorrow. The golden era of the 90s. That's Druid gloves. It's totally Druid gloves. That might be tomorrow's episode. The golden era of the 90s. Oh God, they're gonna steal the mushrooms from me. Fucking bastards. Oh, there's a death cap over there. No, like I was clearly clearing to that mushroom. I was not gonna let them guys take that from me. Ooh, there's another mushroom. Cool. All right. Keep clearing down until I get another mushroom. Oh man, someone else is doing the quest. It's fine. I'll be there over there in a second. Cool, I'm gonna get it. Alright, that's it. That's it. Oh, I don't want to fight you, dude. Oh no, I gotta wait. Do I gotta wait till the hostel again? Possibly. Shit. Oh, there it goes. Cool. I gotta get over there. Oh, fucking mobs, dude. Oh, dude. I don't even need to. Do I even need to use this thing? No, I don't. Well, wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but okay. I didn't know that you could just pick that up. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we got what, 3 quests left? Yeah, I think I'm gonna order pizza. I think my dog's gonna go. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember Friday nights being like a pizza night for people. And so it's kind of sad that those arrows are done. I don't know what to say. Alright, I gotta kill these people in front of here. Man. Too much. I can't kill him. I can't kill him. I gotta run from you. I don't think I'll kill you. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I knew the path would be dangerous. Oh. trying to get the streamer to come. There we go. Yeah, I think after this quest, should I go? Should have ordered the pizza beforehand, guys. Yeah, I can't remember this being a pain, this quest. Oh, he's fine. Oop. I didn't see that bitch. Wait, does it say satanic? I thought it said stock satanic fanatic. I was gonna laugh. Kind of looked like that for a minute. Come on. There you go. It's like what, every 4 kills I get one? Oh! Aw, man. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Cool, someone got it. Let's go look. Yeah. Almost there, guys. Oh! Run. I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight that. No, get away from me, you loser. Any viewers? Probably not, but I should check. Nah. One day I'll have viewers, guys. I'm just getting into the habit right now of streaming and talking, creating content, sending ideas. You guys didn't really set yet? I'm gonna kill this bitch. There we go. Hopefully one more. Oh, can't wait to get my new spells, guys. That's gonna be exciting. Maybe I'll get lucky and this lady will drop the last one. Oh, that's cool. Kinda cool. I like that. Uh-oh. She's gonna die. Gonna. Oh no, he's got it. There we go. Cool. Let's go turn this in. Oop. I'm just gonna run through this nonsense. Chew, you beans. Chew. Oh god. Everywhere. Run away. Alright, cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna order a I don't even know if I got it. I'll wait. Late night pizza, buddy? I think my dog would love that. What do I got, meal? No. Hey, buddy. Yeah, in a second, man. We're gonna get a pizza, me and you. Yeah. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a pizza. No, I'm back. Alright. I gotta go pick up the pizza. The drivers are just slammed. So, yep, 20 minutes, guys. I'm gonna So we'll kind of do like a closing thought. Oh, buddy. My dog wants to go outside. It's the end of the world as we know it. Come on, buddy. No. I think that's the last turtle I need to get. Ooh, fish right there. And that bro resisted my wand. Oh, I thought that might have been what am I even looking for? Ooh, that thing hits. There you go. Cool. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Dogs, go. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Oh, I want to hurt. Buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, man. Hey, buddy? Almost done, guys. Yeah, I know, buddy. I don't want to take you on the 20. That's a little high. I have to go in the ocean, guys. Find some, there you go. There you go. I'll try it. Fuck it. Ah. I got it. But man, don't. Uh-oh. It's close, guys. Close. Probably could just head back tonight. Oh, there we go. Aw, man. Another one? Oh, 20. Okay. Well. What's this? Oh, very good. It should be getting dispelled disease soon, I would think. go, buddy. Relax, buddy. Relax, relax. Still gonna try that thing? You can fuck him up. Oh, 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 buddy. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, potion. You don't need it. Oh, I got it. Cool. Oop. Well, we're getting there. Man, come on. Just 2 more things and I'm out of here. Go pick up my pizza. Oh man, they're really hitting on. I don't know if I'm gonna live with this. Oh my god. I didn't even get anything. Fuck, give me something, guys. Hey, food here? Yeah. Man, 2 attacks resisted? Bad, very bad. There you go. Alright. Oh, got it. Alright, that's it. That's it, guys. Alright. Done for the night. We are done for the night. We're gonna go turn these quests in. And call it good, guys. We're gonna call it good. All good. Well, I hope this has been a pleasurable experience for you guys. So I would keep wanting out a little bit out to say. I'm gonna have to do more with my basically write more content for you guys. That will come. That will come. This was a good day though, guys. This was a good day. Put you on. Oh, then I gotta go to Asheville. Then I gotta... Hoping everyone got something out of this tonight. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be back with more content. Oh, mail sells more. Cool. Yeah, that's quite a bit of XP we got, guys. It's good. It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. And make some sell. Keep forgetting they do that. Ooh. Cool. Finally, got some more bag space. Alright. Well, log off you guys, and then I will be back tomorrow with another episode. We're going to do Lockwood talk about some more stuff, and then that's going to be that. I hope you all had a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode. So, laters.